You know that look. If you've ever spent time walking around a cool neighborhood in Seoul, maybe somewhere like Seongsu, you've definitely seen it. It's this effortlessly cool style. Everyone looks so put together, but also so relaxed. It's not loud, it's not in your face, but it is 100% chic. So let's get into it. I bet you've asked yourself this exact question, right? It's like, how does everyone look like they just rolled out of bed and walked straight into a fashion magazine? How do they pull that off? Well, I'm going to let you in on a little secret. It is not an accident. It's actually a very specific, very intentional way of thinking about style.
And that secret has a name, Kku-An-Kku. It literally means dressed, but as if you're not dressed. You can kind of think of it as the Korean art of I woke up like this. The whole philosophy is to look incredible without making it seem like you spent hours and hours planning your outfit. It's all about nailing that subtle, natural, and totally cool vibe.
So here's how we're going to break it all down in this explainer. First, we'll get into Seoul's big style secret. Then, we'll build the Kku-An-Kku foundation. After that, it's all about the art of subtle details. Then, we'll figure out how to dress for a perfect day in Seoul, and finally, I'll give you your very own Kku-An-Kku mission.
Okay, first things first, let's start with the foundation. To really build a Kku-An-Kku wardrobe, you just need to get your head around 3 core rules. Seriously, once you get these, you are basically halfway there.
So just look at this comparison for a second. It really shows you the 2 different mindsets. Kku-An-Kku is just not about tons of bright colors or super tight clothes. No, it's the exact opposite. It's about trading those loud, look-at-me outfits for a kind of quiet confidence. It's all about relaxed fits and neutral colors that just feel comfortable and, well, authentic.
So let's really dig into these 3 pillars. Number 1, silhouette. It's time to say goodbye to skinny jeans and hello to wide pants and oversized tops. Comfort is everything. Pillar 2, color. You want to master the art of tone on tone. That just means pairing different shades of the same neutral color. Think dark beige with a light ivory. It looks so sophisticated instantly. And third, mix and match. This is the fun part. Wear a sharp, formal blazer, but wear it over a super casual t-shirt. That little bit of contrast is the soul of the effortless vibe.
Okay, so you've got the basics down. Now, let's take it one step further with the details. This is where the real magic happens. The true masters of Kku-An-Kku, they're set apart by how much they focus on the small things. It's these little choices that take an outfit from just simple to seriously stylish.
Here are 3 pro-level details for you. First, socks. They actually matter. A clean, crisp white sock just peeking out from your pants. That is a total pro move. Second, learn the art of the half tuck. Just tucking the very front of your shirt in makes your legs look longer, but it still feels super relaxed. And third, the accessory rule. Before you walk out the door, take one thing off. Instead of trying to wear everything at once, just pick one simple focus point, like a nice watch or a cool pair of glasses.
And this right here, this is probably the most important rule of all. It is absolutely non-negotiable. Your shoes, specifically your sneakers, they have to be clean. You could be wearing the simplest t-shirt and jeans, but if your sneakers look fresh out of the box, it shows you're intentional. It says, yeah, I look relaxed, but I care about the details. Trust me, scuffed up sneakers will just ruin the entire vibe.
All right, let's put all this theory into practice. How do you actually use these rules to dress for a day out in Seoul? Whether you're just strolling through your neighborhood or going on a full-on cafe tour. Okay, for that quick trip out, maybe to the convenience store or a local coffee shop, there's a concept called one-mile wear. The easiest formula? A matching sweat set. Top and bottom, same neutral color. Add a simple ball cap, and here's the key detail. Pull your socks up and over the cuffs of your sweatpants. If it's a little cold, throw a long, structured coat over everything. That's the ultimate high-low, casual but chic mix.
Now, if you're going cafe hopping and you know you're going to be taking some pictures, stick to a neutral palette. Creams, beiges, grays, they look good in any cafe interior. The relaxed fit will help you look natural and not so posed in your photos. And for a bag, a simple canvas tote is perfect. Remember, the key point here is that you are the focus, not your clothes. Your outfit is just there to make you shine.
And of course, we can always get inspiration from K-dramas. For that perfect at-home but still chic look, it's an oversized sweatshirt and your hair just casually thrown up in a claw clip. Done. For the office, forget the stiff suit. Go for a soft, relaxed matching set with a plain white tee and, you guessed it, clean sneakers. And for a date, A simple, long dress in a solid color with a cardigan just draped over the shoulders. So romantic, but so effortless.
Okay, let's talk about the guys. The classic Korean good-looking boyfriend look, or namchin look. It follows all the same Kku-An-Kku rules. We're not talking about flashy logos or tight clothes here. The philosophy is exactly the same. It is all about the fit, clean lines, and really subtle layering.
So the formula is actually pretty simple. Start with a perfect, crisp white t-shirt. Then layer an oversized button-down shirt on top, but leave it open. For pants, go for wide-leg trousers or some straight-fit raw denim. And the hair should look natural, like you just let it air dry. The as-perm style is a great example of this. Then just finish it all off with some clean, classic sneakers.
All right, you've got the outfits. Now for the final layer of expertise, mastering color and dressing for the seasons. This is super important, especially with the weather in Korea, which can change in an instant.
If you are ever stuck on what colors to wear, just come back to this. These three combinations are absolutely fail-proof. Tone on tone always gives you that soft, luxurious vibe. You've got the classic neutral and denim, white tee, blue jeans, black jacket. You can't go wrong. And then mixing earth tones like brown, khaki, and beige just feels really natural and trendy.
Now for spring and fall, when the temperature is all over the place, layering is going to be your best friend. A t-shirt, a shirt, and maybe a light sweater or cardigan. It gives you options. And draping that sweater over your shoulders when you're not wearing it, that's not just practical, it's a total Kangoo-Kinku style move. It's an accessory and a tool all in one. All right, you now have all the knowledge, you are officially equipped. So it is time to put all of this into practice. This is your mission, if you choose to accept it. So, where do you get these pieces if you're in Seoul? Okay, you're gonna head to Seongsu for all the trendy, new designer stuff. For a more sophisticated, curated vibe, check out the select shops in Hannam-dong. And if you want a one-stop shop to see what all the cool young Koreans are actually buying right now, you have to go to Musinsa Terrace. And right before you walk out the door, just run through this quick little checklist in your head. Okay, do I have 3 or fewer main colors? Is my silhouette relaxed? Are my shoes spotless? Did I take off that one extra accessory? And the most important question, do I feel confident? If you can say yes to all of those, you've totally nailed it. Because, at the end of the day, that is the real secret ingredient to Kku-An-Kku. It's not about how much money you spend, it's about an attitude. It's about having the confidence to rock a simple t-shirt and jeans and just own it, like it's the most expensive designer outfit in the world. So it's not just about what you're wearing, but really how you're wearing it.